Howdy everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Thanks for watching. New big thing, I put up another video if you want consistently. Weekly double-digit returns, just click here. That will take you to a simple opt-in form on showing you how to get qualified to see if you are qualified to have me help you out in setting this up, because this is big interest from what I've seen people clicking compared to anything else I've got on the website. So this basically will help you get double-digit returns through cryptocurrency trading. All right, so that's out of the way. Let's talk about what's been going on the last week. Right now, we'll start here. So about 2 days ago, it's been really strong here. You can see this is again on the Instagram quantlabs.net page. Just go back. So if you come under instagram.com/quantlabs.net. So going back to where I was right here 2 days ago. It's been a strong day. You can see here Ethereum Classic up 3.62 in an hour. Litecoin up 2.37 in a day. And then you look at Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash up 4.37, and these are hourly moves. But you can see here where people like poo-poo crypto as an overall asset class. This is all they watch is Bitcoin, and it's only up 4.8%. But when you look at Bitcoin Cash is up 4 times, Ethereum Classic's up roughly 3.5 times. I mean, you know, Bitcoin's the worst performer of all of the crypto pairs out there. Forex did pretty good too. It was very active, but it did report its very first negative day about 2 days ago on the 11th. So today is the 14th, 3:58 my time, and that's 3:58 my time, New York time. You can see how active it was. We also have Bitcoin. This is 2 days ago. This was pretty active as well. You can see here Bitcoin Cash was doing pretty good. Ontology suddenly is on there. I've been picking up the odd Ontology against Ethereum and Bitcoin. So that's another new cryptocurrency to watch, or coin to watch. So that's a pretty exciting one. So this was today. So we're reporting here 74% win ratio. It's up 0.21%. So it's in line with the markets overall, and that's without leverage. So I've not gone into any form of experimenting with shorting opportunities or leverage opportunities with Forex. I've got a lot of them now that we have something that seems to be winning pretty good. Here, this was 2 days ago again, 97% win ratio. Yesterday, 2 days ago actually, sorry. 2 days ago, so that's a prior day. 7.49% return. That's pretty good. This thing's doing really, really good. This bot. Again, the market's been doing pretty good. Not strong, but again, you see Bitcoin's doing okay there, 0.29%. Litecoin's consistently doing really well at 0.36%. But here, the day after, you can see that the Bitcoin Cash has started losing money, which doesn't affect the bot that I operate at all, because it won't trade it with those negative moves. Looking for, okay, so this was just posted half an hour ago. So remember, today's Sunday, and crypto markets never close. So when you factor in that we get 2 extra days of the week times 4 times 52, that's going to add on quite potentially 20-25% on the returns that you would not normally get if I was only able to trade cryptocurrencies during the week from Monday to Friday. But because we're getting the 2 extra days, I'm able to pull off a more active market on Saturdays and Sundays. As you can see here, this is the current watch list of what's on the crypto bot. So that's pretty strong. Here is what it's already returned just for today alone 4.27%. So that's extra moves that we get. I think it was around 8 or I can't remember the amount yesterday, but you can go to the trading watched track record that I post. So again, sorry, it's 6.06% today, about half an hour ago. So I just posted these. So here's the cool thing about the overall market. Now, this is the overall equity curve for the cryptocurrency buy. You can see some slow little moves there. That's okay, but you can just see this nice rise up since the inception of the returns, and it's been adding quite nicely. So not many people can have that kind of equity curve for the year, unless they are doing something special. But yeah, you can get all this stuff that I'm posting on the Instagram.com/quantlabsnet, and it's just easier to post. So let's talk about other stuff that's been going on. So right now, for the last week, I've been pretty inactive because I've been focusing on other areas for the business outside of the bots. It's a true set and forget. So here, I posted this maybe a week ago. It's huge. I mean, massive interest in this. Huge. I mean, everything I've put out there, there's a big interest in this service. So if you're wanting consistent double-digit weekly returns, you click here to apply. So this purposely will scare people off. Okay, we need to make sure that that you understand what you're getting. You have to be serious about your trading. Okay, and we're asking for honesty when you fill this in. All the forms, for the consultant services. I would say out of 100 people a day, well, I'll say 50 to 100 people come to this link. Nobody applies because of how brutally honest I am. And this is an exclusive service. So I'm currently talking to 2 folks. And we are attracting through this that do feel confident with their portfolio. We are attracting 8-digit folks that have a portfolio of 8 digits. And that's on a global level. So that's who we're attracting, and that's who we want. So this is not for everybody, as I said. So that's what's been going on with that. Now, other things is the blog. Let's go over the blog. It's pretty important. For everybody out there that's interested in what I do, I've got 2 things going on. The first one is PayPal. PayPal has just been brutal to deal with over the last month, so I've pretty well dumped PayPal for a payment gateway called Stripe out of Ireland. They're pretty big. They're the prime competitor to PayPal. I've experimented with another one, didn't like it, which is with a bank, oddly enough, Chase, called weekI, using Infusionsoft. But anyways, since I've got everything pointed over to the Stripe payment gateway, everything's now pointing towards it. So what I did was I've got this $47 a month special on till today, really. So if you want to get access to the Quant Analytics service, you'll be permanently grandfathered in at that price. This will be using the Stripe payment gateway. So when you come to this link here, this will take you to here, and you just join on a monthly service right here. And this link right here is the one that should get you working with Stripe. So it's $47 a month right now. And it will go up to $97 in the next day or 2 to double it. And it's per month. On top of that, it will go up again at $125. So if you want details of this, just visit here. All right, so that's our situation. with the payments for PayPal versus, or Stripe versus PayPal. All right, so let's go back. Now, the other big announcement is tomorrow. We're doing another private, well, it's not really private, but people can come out to it. There is a public webinar or login information. It takes place tomorrow at 11 a.m. Today's the 14th, remember, on the 15th of April. So here's the login details. So just look for the article, webinar, web scraping, and other Binance exchanges. And that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow at 11 a.m. on the 15th of April. So here is the login details right here. Now, again, I'm not going to be posting this, will not be streamed, posted, no video playback for any social media. So there will be no public video playback, but I'll put it in the usual Quant Elite membership to make it exclusive. Now, let's talk about the topics here. This is web scraping. This can be kind of controversial or questionable. It can be done. So we're going to talk about it. The other big factor that you need to be aware of is Binance exchanges, other exchanges, big ones, in the cryptocurrency asset space. So this would include, and I'll just basically show you what it is really. Okay, so if you go to the coinmarketcap.com, and there you can track the exchanges, the volumes. Volumes is important for any strategy to work properly. Momentum's a big, big, big factor. So let me just wait for this stupid thing to load up. Oh boy. All right, but what we're talking about specifically are exchanges like HitBTC, OKX, who else is there? Here we go. Not yet. Wow. See, there's two big things that you need to be figuring out. Reported volume from the exchange itself and the adjusted volume. There's been two studies done earlier this year on reported volume. There's a lot of exchanges out there, and I'll show you them, that BS their volume reports. So what CoinMarketCap does, it does some kind of formula calculation to adjust it. So that's what we'll look at. So here you can see where Binance is at, remember this is Sunday, so the volumes are not going to be as strong. 611 million at number 7. So you have these other exchanges called DigiFinex, OKX, OEX, CoinBean, and FatBTC as examples. So the only one out of the reports that said that they're kind of being honest is what we would expect Binance. All these other ones I would be kind of questioning. Now, I've done the reviews on some of these exchanges, and they're pretty horrible customer service. You can see here BitMEX is a derivative one, Fcoin, HitBTC. You can see the difference on their reported volumes. So you got to kind of wonder on the honesty of the reported volumes, let alone on application process to get an account, support. I've done my due diligence on this to see what is good and it's not. OKX I thought would be an okay one to go on, but I was pretty surprised on how bad it is. So we need to be aware of this. So I'll be talking about that as well tomorrow on Monday. So that's what we're going to talk about, are these two topics. Web scraping is the other big one as well, which I've been posting some pretty cool stuff with it. Now, machine learning. Yes, machine learning is still on. I've added 2 new books to the list to be read. These are old, from 2014. I think anything over a year in the world of machine learning is outdated. It's amazing how fast things move in that space. Anyways, but these are 2 other books, and the reason I'm thinking about them is because of they cover topics that the other book does not, which is where is it? Yeah, this link right here it was called Hands-on Machine Learning with Scikit-learn and TensorFlow. So if you want that, just go to the blog, quantlabs.net/blog, and look for the article, More Machine Learning with Python Bex Added. So I'll be spending a good number of weeks on this to get up to speed on the machine learning, specifically with Python. So that's what's on deck, among other things. So I just wanted to let people know I'm not dead, I'm not whatever, but this stuff is brewing, and I just wanted to let you know what's been going on. But the surprise for me is this consulting service, mentorship, whatever you want to call it. Huge demand for it, but they stop dead in their tracks when they read this. Nobody applies because I think it scares them off, which is good. We want to separate the men from the boys, basically. That's what we're after. Anyways, I thought I'd put that together, and we shall talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.